Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We have to pour one out.
How do I see?
It's important to remember those that did great things or just sad losses. And all of a sudden, this thing came through and just made me pause for a moment, actually a long moment, that pastry chef who invented tiramisu has died at the age of 81.
Wow.
I know. Now, it's very sad. Death. He lived a decent life. 81's pretty good. He invented tiramisu.
So he's an icon.
He is, but I just started to
And he
laugh.
deserves a special place in heaven.
He
One of
does.
the inner circles.
But I saw this headline, I started laughing because I thought it was an Onion
I know.
headline.
Can I say-
No, hold on. I look at it and I go, pastry chef. I'm in the middle of all kinds of terrorism stuff. Like I said,
Terrorism?
all across my timeline.
Oh.
Like all the stuff that's going on in the world, election. Like I said, we have Olympics, Bears, sports. And then pastry chef who invented tiramisu dies at 81. I had to verify whether this was a real headline. It just didn't seem real to me.
Yeah, Brian texts it to the group chat and goes, I don't know why, but I laughed. And I'm like, you're sick. You're a sick individual. This is sad. He goes, I know it's sad, but for some reason it's funny. The headline. And I go, but all it says is that he died. It's not like they put in a weird word in there.
No, it's not about the guy. It's about pastry chef who invented tiramisu. That was important enough to invade my algorithm as a headline that was needed. Listen, I'll say his name too, by the way. He's an Italian chef named Robert Linguinata. And he invented this in 1972, tiramisu.
Which is what was so shocking to me, because when I saw that he had passed away, I assumed tiramisu had been around since the 1600s. I assumed it was a really old dessert, and I started thinking historically about the people who died before 1972, the people who never had tiramisu. Can I go down the list of historical figures that have never had this chocolatey goodness?
Well, that's really sad now.
I know.
Now it's getting sad.
But when you think about somebody like Abraham Lincoln, never had tiramisu.
Well,
We got a bullet to the head. I mean, he had a tough life without the tiramisu.
and no tiramisu.
Not his biggest problem to date.
However, you'll remember that forever now.
Yeah.
He saved the nation, and he never had tiramisu.
And
a
speaking
bummer.
of bullets to the head, John F. Kennedy on the list, never had tiramisu.
Now that's shocking.
I know.
Abraham, I get, long time ago. I mean, he's on a coin. I don't think anybody on money got tiramisu off the bat.
Forget JFK. Bobby Kennedy died in 1968. Never had tiramisu.
Okay, is there anybody that didn't get shot that hasn't had
I've got a few.
tiramisu? Okay, jeez.
Well, so it's bad luck if you don't have tiramisu, obviously.
I should also mention Martin Luther King Jr. never had tiramisu.
Good Lord.
Jim Morrison of the Doors, Buddy Holly, Amelia Earhart, Mahatma Gandhi. These people never had tiramisu.
This list is ridiculous.
I know. That's all I've got. Think about that. Next time you think about Gandhi, think about the fact that he never had tiramisu.
A couple other Gandhi things people think about. But,
Yeah, but think about this more importantly.
Well, obviously, it's more important.
Yeah, never having tiramisu. Do you like tiramisu?
I love tiramisu.
Yeah, Case, have you had it?
I've had it.
It runs through my veins. Now, do you like it because you don't drink coffee, Case?
I like it when it's really good. A good tiramisu is a special kind of dessert. It's not the first thing I order, but when it's around, when I'm offered it, give me a bite. I'd love it.
That's just such a cop-out to say when it's good. I like all food when it's good. I don't like bad tasting tiramisu.
Yeah, but it's not the first thing I order, but I like it when it's around.
Yeah, chocolate ice cream is what you should order first.
I go
No,
cheesecake.
Anywhere.
over tiramisu.
Hell yes.
Kick rocks.
No, tiramisu. Listen, my brother Steve, when he got married, got Maggiano's to cater his rehearsal dinner at his house. And Maggiano's, big fan. Love Maggiano's.
I love them.
Love them.
Love them.
Yep. And they got left over with a bunch of gnocchi and tiramisu. And me being the single guy, the young guy in his 20s at the time, my brother would say, they all take pity on you. And they say, take all this home to my little studio apartment. I stacked my fridge with 17 tiramisus and gnocchis from Maggiano's. And my mom, of course, jumped in and said, well, you know what you can do, Brian? You can freeze it and then eat one once in a while.
Yes.
You know, that way.
Instead of just all the time.
Instead, Kenzie,
Yep.
I ate it every night for 17 days straight.
Perfect. No, that's good.
Because I was afraid if I froze it, I'd forget about it, or that big freezer I
How was
had.
it good for 17 days?
17, I did. I'm here. It worked.
But how did it stay? You shouldn't have a dessert that's been around for 17 days. There's dairy and
It was
stuff
in the fridge.
Okay.
Is that okay or no?
Not everything in the fridge. It doesn't mean it's fine for 17 days.
Well, I ate one each day, so they were going down as we went. Now, the last one, 17-day, that was a long one.
That's not good.
And I ate it, and I loved it. I loved the gnocchi and the tiramisu. But on day 17, I did not like it anymore. I did not like gnocchi anymore.
But you still ate it.
I ate it.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly, but I haven't
Mad
had...
about it? Piling tiramisu into his mouth with anger.
Now, I will say I've had gnocchi since then, but I have not had tiramisu since then. And that was,
Really?
like 20 years ago. My brother got married.
If I brought tiramisu in, would you be able to eat it?
Nope.
Or would you be like, no thanks?
No, I have that flashback probably to what you're saying about the dairy in that last one.
Oh.
I mean, I was fine. Nothing happened to me. I didn't get sick. It was,
I disagree.
I did not
that nothing happened to you.
Well, I didn't get sick.
Do you think your OCD came after? Do you think it just led? You know how some people have something bad happen to them and they have a superpower? You got OCD.
I'm an X-Man?
Yeah.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Well, it's 8:50. We're a few minutes behind, but we got the Qlympics coming up here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So every day we've done events here in the studio, in the radio station, things we can do here to compete for a gold, a silver, and a bronze. And I believe Kenzie has the gold. No, Kenzie and Case are both tied with the amount of golds. And I have a nice amount of silvers and bronzes. So today, what we're doing, we've had events like typing in 30 seconds, like holding our breath, the wall sits, and yesterday was a fruit roll-up challenge, which, you try to eat it up fast. Case, boy, that mouth do some nice things. That mouth worked.
That's what people be saying about me.
I thought that was a guarantee for me a gold on that one. I couldn't believe I didn't get the gold on that.
I know, you were talking about it for a while.
I know. So today, we're moving out into the hallway. We've had our engineer, Patrick Berger, help out to get a microphone to the hallway. And we're going to have a 20-yard dash.
A 20-yard dash, because that's as long as our hallway is without it getting dangerous.
We were hoping it was 40. It seemed like a long hallway, but here we are.
Here we are. So a good 40 time is 4 to 5 seconds from people that are elite.
Usain Bolt is 4.2.
Damn.
Which means you would need a 2.1 on the 20-yard dash to know that you're as fast as him.
God, that'd be amazing to run.
A 2.1.
That's fast.
It is to do that in 2 seconds is a lot.
So we're going to race individually when we come back here. We'll have Gil with his headlines. We'll play Bastille. And then after that, we'll all race individually.
I'm nervous about this one, okay? Because when Brian takes one step, I take about 4. I am 5'2", and most of my body is actually torso, not leg, on top of that. So I do feel like this is not, speed's never been my category. I'm low to the ground. I'm not aerodynamic.
Yeah.
I don't have a leg span of any sort, so I am nervous about this particular challenge.
I have a nice leg span, I guess is the word. What is it? The step, whatever?
Yeah, you got a nice step.
Yeah.
Like, you could take 3 steps, and you'd be like, oh, that's 20 yards.
The problem is the last time I ran was 3 years ago running for a plane at O'Hare.
Oh, yeah.
And I was dodging old ladies. I was like O.J. Simpson in that old commercial, that Hertz commercial.
One of those many O.J. Simpson references that hold up well.
I really thought you would have just went with, like, the McAllisters trying to catch their plane in Home Alone, Chicago movie.
Probably a better reference.
Yeah.
I like
Probably.
the O.J. I liked it. I liked it.
Oh, God. So I haven't, sprinted since then, 3 years ago through O'Hare to catch a flight that I was really late for because the Blue Line was doing construction. I don't want to get into it. I'll get angry
Did
again.
they do that thing where you go on the bus in between?
No,
Oh.
they didn't
Oh
even.
my
They didn't
gosh.
offer the bus. It just stopped and waited for 20 minutes.
They rerouted me when I was on the way to flight. You stop. They're like, listen, you're going to get on a bus.
Yeah.
Couldn't find the bus. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. You just have to catch a random bus. Takes you to the next stop. It's a whole thing.
Okay, you're gonna get on this bike.
I couldn't believe it. I go, these are not actual instructions. There's not a better plan than this.
So that's the last time I sprinted, which was 3 years ago.
Can I say before we play, we hear headlines from Gil here, I feel like I have an advantage in this competition.
Why?
You're tall.
No, it has
Oh.
nothing to do with my height or my weight or my build. The fact is I came prepared. I knew we were doing this today. I'm in a separate room than you guys. Kenzie, I don't fully know what you're wearing. Brian, I see you in a T-shirt and jeans.
Yes.
During the last commercial break, I made a pivot. I came prepared. I am now wearing athletic shorts.
What?
Is that why you asked to go to the bathroom?
No.
You were like, we have a break coming up here? You went to change?
What I do in the bathroom is not your business or anybody
Well, then where'd you
else's.
change?
All I know is that I now have athletic shorts on, and I feel fast as hell.
Well,
I can't believe you own athletic shorts. What did you use them for before this?
That was the meanest thing anybody's
I
ever
was
said.
asking. What?
Oh my my God.
But that's like not your thing.
I will tell you, one time I dropped off donuts for Case at his house. He was going to play basketball. Actually play basketball
like,
in the shorts.
With the remote control? Like,
No.
Like an Xbox controller?
He was going to the courts. He was going to the courts of the streets to play. Yeah.
Yeah, in my athletic shorts.
Well, I got news for you.
I was just asking.
I got news for you. I'm stripping off my jeans to my boxer briefs.
Do it.
Stan.
I dare you.
I do not want to see that thing flying around.
It's been known to do some damage.
I don't want that bouncing.
Oh, crap. There's guests in the green room, I just said.
Yes.
No,
There are.
there's like a sales meeting going on in the lounge, too.
Oh, no, is it the sales meeting?
Yeah.
I don't want to run past the sales meeting.
Oh, this is great.
This is going to be good. This is historic. We've got microphones. You're going to hear everything. You'll see the video on Facebook. I've got shorts on. I've got the advantage. I'm going for the goal today.
I have a sports bra on under my sweatshirt, and part of me feels like I have to take the sweatshirt off because it's not aerodynamic, but then I'm going to run past the sales meeting
Okay, why?
half naked.
Oh, you're going to get some new endorsements.
I know.
I have,
told him.
I have jeans and a t-shirt on, so I'm at the least advantage here.
Yeah, but
But
you should have come prepared.
Legs.
It doesn't mean anything.
It does too. You have no ground to cover. Take a step forward.
All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. It's coming up here. We'll do. We'll play Bastille. We got to get ready for this, and we'll play. Gil wants to come in with his headline, so we'll do that. So about 4 minutes away, we're going to do it. The Qlympics.
This is not headline news. Torrential rains caused flooding at Dolly Parton's theme park, Dollywood. People rushed to seek shelter under Dolly's chest. Guitar Center employees in Georgia found thousands of dollars of drugs stuffed inside a guitar amp. All right, that's where I left it, said Keith Richards. Nick Mason wants to use AI to make new Pink Floyd music. Can't be any worse than what Pink Floyd's been doing since Roger Waters left. And Krispy Kreme is selling donuts for $1 to celebrate the athleticism of the Olympics, which is like selling vodka shots to celebrate sobriety. This is not headline news.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
All right, it's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. It's time for the Qlympics. We are doing a 20-yard dash in the hallway of Q101. Now, I'm going to walk out. Case, can you say something in that microphone?
Can you hear me, Brian? Am I all good?
Okay, I hear you perfectly. So that's all. That's in the hallway.
Okay, something important to note is that this is no longer a soundproof room. So there may be like a business meeting in the hallway or something.
Okay.
I just want to point that out if you hear some other noises.
Well, this is the Olympics. It's very important. The Qlympics, I should say.
Yes.
So I'm going to walk out of the studio right now and join Kenzie and Case in the hallway. I will commentate while Kenzie goes first. A 20-yard
Oh. I don't want to go first past that sales meeting.
This is great. Okay, it's a 20-yard dash in our hallway. I'm coming out there right now.
All right, Brian's making his way to the hallway. We've got the Olympic music playing. This is the most patriotic I've ever felt. Kenzie, why don't you go down to the end of the hallway so that we can count you down so you can be ready to go. Like I said, we'll have this video on Q101's Facebook here in just a second, but listen live as Kenzie does her thing.
So Kenzie's kind of doing... Well, you start right at the door. Case is running down there. We have a finish line right here, very clear. And Kenzie's going to run full speed down the hallway, a 20-yard dash. This is very similar to the Olympics, actually, where they kind of get on the start. Kenzie's kind of warming up there. How many jumping jacks do we give her? 6. I hope no one comes out of the other studio and she's going to level them if she hits them. Okay. Okay, Kenzie, are you ready? This is the 20-yard dash here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101, the Qlympics. And Case will make sure you get out of her way when she's coming down full speed. And here we go. Here's Jeff Hill, our sales manager. If you want to advertise on Q101, make sure you contact him. Kenzie, I'll say 3, 2, 1, go, okay? Oh, geez. Okay, we've got someone moving a chair. Okay, Michael Gary is moving a chair down the hallway. Kenzie just almost died. Okay, all right, ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Here's the guy. She's coming down the run. Wow, is she fast? You thought she's slow? And it was 3.98. 3.98 in the 20-yard dash. Kenzie, you did great.
I feel really good. Oh, I should have started a little lower to the ground, but it's okay.
Okay, well, listen, you were a blur. That was really fast.
I can't breathe.
It was really good. Okay, so 3.98 was Kenzie's time in the 20-yard dash. Now it's Case's turn to change into basketball shorts.
Okay.
He also, by the way, you notice how he got a buzz cut before Lollapalooza? He's
was to make him more aerodynamic.
clearly.
Run.
All right, so 3.98 for Kenzie in the 20-yard dash. Case is jumping in front of the studio. Case, are you ready? Kenzie, make sure you get out of his way when he comes.
Out of the way right now.
He's a big boy. You don't want to. He's a thick boy. All right. 3, 2, 1, go, Case. He's running down the hallway. Oh! Holy crap! He almost got hit by Ramblin' Ray, who walked into the studio. Case did 3:38. He beat Kenzie's time.
I like to thank God, but not only Jesus, for my wheels. I don't drive a car, but man, am I fast on my feet. Oh, yeah.
A lot of practice walking with,
Ramblin' Ray is a host here. Do you want to try, Ray? You want to go? Let's give it. Ramblin' Ray, maybe you've heard his name. He's an excellent Chicago legend radio host at another radio station here. So 338 is Case, 398 is Kenzie. And this gives another option here. So, Ray, 3, 2, 1, go. Ray's coming down the hallway. He's got a nice streamlined haircut. Here he comes. And he goes by 386.
386.
Kenzie beat you. But you have like boots on or something. He has cowboy boots on.
What the hell's going on?
All right, here's what we're going to do. We have the times. We have the time to beat. 338 from Case. I'm actually winded just looking. I'm really nervous. We're going to come back. Here, take the mic, clear the hallway, and we're going to come back in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes.
Brian's running back to the studio. Brian's now on mic in the main studio. Go ahead, Brian.
I'm actually winded just coming back into the studio, but I need my song. I need one song before I do this to beat 338 from Case, and that is My Guys Lit.
That's your pump-up music?
I destroyed a wedding to this song one time. I ruined a wedding because I started moshing when this song came on.
Wow.
I need this song right now before I go. Just give me 2.5 minutes to pump up. I deserve it. I don't have a gold yet, okay?
No, you don't. You need this.
I need this. So here we go. When we come back in 2.5 minutes, I will compete in the Qlympics, the 20-yard dash.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, the Qlympics in full effect. And so if you just joined us, we're racing 20-yard dashes in our hallway because that's the main spot we have. It's 20 yards. Case and Kenzie have already gone. Case came in at 3:38 and is now in the lead. Kenzie had 3:98. But both of them are nursing injuries right now after the 20 yards.
We don't feel great, we got to be honest. But, Brian, I'm not going to say people are wishing injury on you, but Robbie from Bloomingdale checked in. All the people in Bloomingdale out there listening, he's got $100 on you tearing your hamstring during your 20-yard dash. That's what Bloomingdale has against you right now.
Well, that
That's
is
available on DraftKings if you want to bet what's going to like a parlay of what's going to happen to Brian.
that's disappointing.
I know. I don't know what you did to those people out there. Same thing with Chesterton earlier. I can't imagine what they think of you right now.
I love Bloomingdale. I'm sorry, Bloomingdale. I love Bloomingdale. I love the people of Bloomingdale. I've been there. I've spent a lot of time in Bloomingdale.
Of course. Now, I have a 3:38. That's what I ran. Kenzie ran a 3:9. Brian, honestly, be real with me. Be real with every single person listening right now. What time do you think you're going to get?
Can I tell a quick story?
Please.
In basketball in high school, I'm not talking about an injury, but my coach made us make mile times. I had to make a 6:10 mile time to get in the gym to play basketball. I didn't make it until Christmas. Now, basketball season started in October in high school. I'm 6'4" and a quarter. I'm 231 pounds. I'm a truck. No one's ever said I'm fast in my life.
It's funny because Kenzie asked me a second ago, she goes, do you think Brian's fast? I go, no, I don't.
I just feel like you may be playing us, and he's going to pull out like a 2-0.
Well, I have to just beat 3:38 is all I have to beat for the gold. I haven't won a gold yet in the Qlympics. I'm very embarrassed. And I've had a lot of silvers, but I need a gold. I'm kind of like Simone Biles. A good comeback story.
In what way are you like Simone Biles?
Nothing. Okay, so I'm going to come out in the hallway now, and I'm going to do my time, and we're going to end this thing. So we appreciate everybody listening. Thanks for the betting that's going on, but I'm going to prove you wrong.
All right, Brian's out into the hallway. He's making his way down there. We've got one race to go. Can Brian beat my time of a 3:38? Kenzie in second place right now with a 3:9. We will see what happens as Brian does the 20-yard dash. He's making his way down the hallway right now, doing sort of a high-step maneuver.
He's about his knees, and he hasn't run yet.
Already complaining about his knees.
It's very nerve-wracking when you get to the start line. I have to be honest. A lot of eyes on you.
No one's coming. Brian, do you want the 3, 2, 1, go countdown? All right. Are you ready?
Go.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. Brian making his way down, taking bizarrely large steps towards the finish line. Brian Haddad has finished the 20-yard dash. Brian, come to me over in the winner's circle. Tell me how you think you did real quick.
I think I did tear my hamstring.
Brian says he thinks he tore his hamstring. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, your arms were everywhere.
Because I need momentum. I'm heavy. I'm big and heavy.
How do you think you did, Brian?
I felt good. I felt fast.
What time do you think you got?
I think I beat you. I think I got you. I'd say, but really close, like 3:36.
Brian, and every single person listening in Chicagoland right now, I have your time. And I am not playing a prank on you. I am not telling a joke. When I say that your 20-yard dash time was 4:47.
You guys are all against me. No, I don't. This is not valid. This is like the doping scandal all over again. This is totally not valid.
It felt fast. I thought you won. It felt fast.
I was striped. My hair was flowing. I don't have that much hair. That's not real. I think you started it early.
Do you want to go again?
No, I don't want to go again. God, Case gets the gold. Kenzie gets the silver. I get a bronze.
Brian's going to hobble back into the studio real quick. A 4:47. There is no joke. There is no prank. That is the time he earnestly ran. A 4:47 in the 20-yard dash for the Qlympics in 2024.
So that guy in Bloomingdale won $100, right?
He did, because you are in pain. I can see from the way you're walking.
I don't know what a hamstring. I don't think I ever tore my hamstring.
You
but
don't
I think
know what
I
a
did.
hamstring is? Is that what you're going to say?
I don't.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 with a sports update.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the Qlympics for today ended about a half hour ago. We did a 20-yard dash in the hallway, and all of the athletes, myself, Kenzie, and Case, are nursing their injuries after putting America first.
On our backs.
On our backs, if you will, to bring home the gold. Now, Case, the producer of all people, did bring home the gold.
I did. I feel very good. I'd like to thank my sponsors, New Balance, Mountain Dew. I'd like to thank my friends and family, the Lord Jesus Christ. And speaking of the Lord Jesus Christ, does my toe hurt?
Oh! Does it really? You jammed your toe?
I don't know what I did. I think I have turf toe. I think I worked too hard. I think I grinded too much. I don't know what it is, but
Well, it would be carpet toe.
It would be carpet toe. I don't know. I think we have AstroTurf for the hallway now. That was one of the budget changes for this year.
You don't want turf toe because it never goes away almost.
What does that look like?
I think your toe gets like totally black. And it's something that has
Isn't
ended.
that frostbite?
There could be two different things.
No, you know what? I think she's right. I don't know what turf toe is. I was just trying to say something. I thought we just move on from it and say like this was turf toe. That was what it was. And you go, oh, that's interesting. You know what turf toe looks like.
I just looked up images of turf toe.
I think it's pretty gross.
None of them are black. You get like a big old lump.
Yeah, it ends careers of NFL players a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bad injury that's hard to overcome because you lose all your strength because you run from your big toe. Like the strength comes from your big toe.
Yeah. Well, my big toe is the size of your pinky, so it makes sense that I couldn't get gold.
I mean, I should retract that. Your strength comes from training to run, which none of us did in this situation.
I'm not a runner, and I've never claimed to be.
How do you feel after the 20-yard dash?
You know, same way I always feel. My knees always hurt if I run, which is why I don't do it. I carry all my weight low, okay? And it's tough. It's tough on the joints. And that's why I've always been, let me tell you something. Let's do a pace walking contest. I'm a cream that ass, okay?
You mean just like with
the
weights?
really fast, the really fast walkers.
Yeah, those
What
Olympians.
are you doing to my ass?
Cream it. So race walking is in the Olympics. It's fast walking. I eat that up. I'm great. It just doesn't hurt my joints. It's low impact, but you got to be quick.
Okay, well, is that tomorrow's? We pace walk. Is that what it's called?
Race walking in the Olympics. It's actually rated as the least popular sport in the Olympics. It's the only one I think I'd be decent at.
Maybe we should just fence tomorrow.
We could fence.
Well, we could bring in lightsabers.
Yeah.
Case, do you have more than one lightsaber? Because I don't have any.
I have a few.
I bet.
Well, my neck hurts. I don't know what I was
Why
doing.
would honestly, the way you were swinging your arms, I suppose.
Well, when you're 6'4" and a quarter, 230, you need some kind of momentum, and you're not fast off the block, but I tried to get it going. Apparently, there's a slow-mo video of me up on Facebook now.
Yes, there is.
If you go to Q101 social media, Facebook and Instagram, you can see Brian running his 4-second, 20-yard dash in Q101 exclusive slow motion. It only reminded me of the Soul Asylum song Runaway Train. It's the only way I could describe it. The way you run, the way you move. It is like an out-of-control vehicle going downhill fast.
You run the way Elaine dances. I don't know what was happening. There were limbs everywhere.
I'm long.
So the second we were done, I went to Brian and was like, did you do it as a joke? Because I thought he was kidding. And he's like, no.
No, I was trying to
ran
run.
as fast as I could. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is the video jiggly? Do I jiggle? I haven't seen it yet.
Look, I don't think you're going to be thrilled with it.
I'm not going to be thrilled with
I
it?
don't think so.
Well, hold on. Let me look again. Maybe you'll feel okay about it. Because in slow-mo, when something's in slow-mo, have you seen that? Look at this.
I'm looking at it right now. I look like I'm running from the cops.
You do.
You're biting your lip the whole time, which is odd. I don't know if you thought an open mouth would be less aerodynamic.
I'm also, my wallet's in my pants. I just took the wallet out. I got
you
the
take your wallet out?
I have a Costanza wallet in there, like jiggling when I'm running. Oh, this is great.
It looks good. It
I
looks
mean,
like you tried.
I look better than I thought. I thought I'd be jiggling.
That says a lot.
But I am holding my breath the whole time. I almost got a little ass crack there at the end.
Your ass crack has been in every activity of the Qlympics. It's going to be called the Cracklympics. It's unbelievable.
All right. Well, that's today's. You can go check out the video. And tomorrow, we have a microphone now to go in the hallway. What should we do now?
Maybe we should do the cinnamon challenge, but we have to use to swallow it.
People have died doing that. We're not.
Well, if you guys don't want to be real athletes, just say that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Cinnamon challenge is rough.
We could do the flamingo where we have to be on one leg as long as possible. I think we should do the show like that.
You mean pull one leg up the whole time?
Yes, for as long as you can.
I just did it for a second. My foot's heavy.
So I kind of enjoy standing like that, so I think it would be fun for me.
Well, we don't want that. We don't want you to have fun in this
I
competition.
know. We all know we don't want me to have fun. Comes
Boy,
across.
I didn't realize how heavy is it my shoes that are that heavy, or I just can't lift my.
I don't know, Brian. I'm not your leg.
That's really not fun.
What about a long jump competition?
Long jump.
No, you guys, it has to be equal across the board. You guys could just take a step, and we're not doing a vertical either. This is unbelievable.
Well, we have other things on the list. You can text in 312-591-8300 what you think we can do. It's got to be in the radio station or in the hallway now we got this mic. Also, Juan checked in on the text line. He said, Brian looks like someone yelled, Ricky!
No.
From Boys in the Hood. So someone's got to put that audio over it.
That's how it looks.
Oh, someone. Okay, we have a great videographer. And digital guys are going to do that.
That's my favorite movie. You ruined it. You're going to be so sick when that scene happens and you laugh.
I ruined the movie for you because you're never going to see that scene again and not feel sad for Ricky. You're going to think of me running from the guy getting shot.
Okay, this suggestion is out of pocket. Wrestling? I'm not wrestling. Brian and Case.
No, bring your singlet. I'll take you down.
No, I'm not. I would punch you in the balls.
Well, then you'd win.
That's a foul, actually.
What if we had no rules
We're
wrestling?
not doing pinning. I'm not getting pinned by either of you. That's my nightmare.
How about bare knuckle boxing?
This is.
Do you want to do 5 rounds of the octagon, Kenzie, for the middleweight championship?
I would do something with aiming. We do have Nerf guns. I would be willing to do a target.
Well, we did have a paper airplane contest written down to see how, make a paper airplane.
But like a gun target would be more fun.
Yeah, we have some of those. Well, we'll work on it. You guys chime in at 312-591-8300. Chris checked this. Says Brian looks like he's getting chased by the Chipotle manager. From that story last hour in the podcast, you could figure that one out. So all the video, pictures, and actually the leaderboard. One more non-gold for me. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. That is the Qlympics.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.